everyone. I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We're having some really beautiful weather today. We're getting a lot of rain and we're getting a lot of wind. There's a tropical depression that's coming in down in Louisiana, and we're getting a lot of the rain and wind off of it. At least we're not getting it as bad as they're getting it down there, but it's making it too bad to be outside and do anything today. So we're inside doing our chat for today, and we just wanted to check in with everybody and see how everybody else is doing. I hope everybody's having a great day today, and we are really enjoying this nice weather. It's not as hot as it's been before, and so we're really enjoying the cool weather.
We've already done our errands for early this morning, and so me and Calvin said since the weather is so nasty, we're just going to stay in and enjoy the evening at home today. And we certainly did, because we just got through eating some of my good old tomato soup that I made. And there was some questions about it because you actually add 2 cans of tomato soup in it. And I thought that was kind of different, and so I said, I like to try things that are a little different sometimes, and so I'm going to try this recipe, and that's what I did, and it really was a great tasting creamy soup. And I really enjoyed it, and that's what we had for lunch just a few minutes ago with a cheese sandwich, and it was really good on a day like today.
Yeah, that's the perfect meal for a cool, rainy day.
Yeah, and it made enough that me and Calvin can probably have it one day again this week for lunch, and we will certainly enjoy it because it was really good.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun this week. We did make a trip up to Blue Ridge and Ellijay, and went to the apple farm up there and bought some apples, and got to see all the leaves that were changing colors, and that was really an enjoyable trip. We try to do that at least once every year. Sometimes we make it twice during the fall season.
Yeah, and I was able to get my daughter some apples that she asked for. She brought us back some a couple of weeks ago, and so she asked us when we went up there if we'd get her some more, and so I said sure. So we brought her a big bag back, and she's really enjoying those apples too. They taste a lot better than the ones that you get at Walmart for some reason. I'm sure they're maybe the same apples, but they're just fresher and they just taste really great.
They do, and there's a little mountain that's just right down the road from us, by maybe about 10 or 15 miles down the road, and it's called Brazelton Mountain, and we usually love to drive over that mountain at least once during the year. There's nothing to see because it's just a mountain, and there's a few houses, few people live up on top of it, but if you time it just right, you can really see some beautiful leaves that are changing colors.
Yeah, and we was actually able to see some on our trip up also, but it's not as vibrant as it's going to be probably this week or next week, but it was vibrant enough that we really enjoyed the beauty of them.
And speaking of vibrant, I did make some changes on my camera that we do our videos with, and I've noticed that the colors seem to be just a little bit brighter on. So if you've noticed that, let me know how our video quality is looking right now. We picked up a new software for video editing, and I've been experimenting with it this week. So you've probably noticed some different changes in our videos, the way I edit them, and hopefully it'll turn out for the good and that everybody will appreciate how the videos look.
I really enjoyed the way that you've been editing, especially my last recipe. I thought that was really sharp.
Yeah, that turned out good. It'll take a while for me to use this particular editing program. I guess it's like anything, you have to learn how to do it, but I got the program called Power Director 18, and I've been using another software that was a free video editor, and I've been using it for almost 3 years, and it's good, it does the job, but it is very slow, and it would take me sometimes 2 to 3 hours to edit a good video. With the Power Director, seems like I can get through the videos and get them edited in about maybe an hour and a half. So I would say that it's saving me, it's at least twice as fast at doing the work. So it makes a big difference to me because you know, if you do videos, you know what I'm talking about. It takes a lot of time to do all the editing and put everything together.
Yeah, it certainly does. You're in there burning the,
We had several good videos this week. I hope everyone got to watch them. The first one we did this week was actually a remake of the orange ice cream. And that was my first video to practice with the new editing software. And I liked the way it did that. And then our next video, I believe, was us going up to the mountains, wasn't it, Marie?
yeah.
I believe it was.
Mhm.
And then on Friday we had two videos. One was the brownie yogurt parfait. We actually called it pumpkin spice brownie yogurt parfait. And this was just a real neat little recipe that I had found. And I showed it to Marie and I thought it looked pretty good. And so we decided we wanted to give it a try. It does have Greek yogurt in it. And Greek yogurt is not necessarily something that everybody likes. I like the Greek yogurt, but Marie didn't care too much for Greek yogurt. It tasted good, but it wouldn't be one of our favorite flavors that we would do a whole lot to remake it. But what did you think about it, Marie?
Well, it's just a different taste. It was good, but you really have to be a Greek yogurt fan, like you said.
Yeah.
But it was good, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. Well, not like strawberry is, right? But let's see, the other video we did was the creamy tomato soup. Now I'm going to be the first one to tell you that normally I do not like tomato soup. Give me a big bowl of vegetable soup or chicken soup or beef soup, but just tomato soup, it don't seem to get me interested. But Marie found this recipe in one of her magazines that she has.
From way back in the day.
Yeah, and so she wanted to try it. And when she started making it, as I watched it go together and I started smelling it, I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is going to be some good tomato soup. So when it got finished, and I did put some crackers in my tomato soup, and I ate a big bowl of that tomato soup, I could not believe how good it was. Just totally enjoyed it. And so we had some leftovers today of that same tomato soup, and I had another big bowl, so it is definitely a good recipe.
It's just like any recipe. You can make it so many different ways, and everybody's got their own particular way that they made it. And I wanted to try this way, like I said, because it did have actual 2 cans of tomato soup in it. And I thought that was interesting, and so that's the reason I wanted to try it.
Yeah. Now this recipe was a part of the Moss Family TV. She did a collab with called Fall Food Friday, and there were quite a few people that participated in it. And so we did have recipes in it all month long, and that was the last one for this month. But we had fun and enjoyed doing that.
Yes, and for all of y'all who are still interested in Gerald's progress, he's still doing great. And we're still going over to the nursing home and bringing him little treats he likes. And he was doing great today. But, you know, like all of us, this weather outside, when it's rainy and dreary and everything, and you're in a nursing home and all, it's hard to be, you know, just all happy and everything.
Yeah.
But he turned on his television and got him something good to watch, and so I think he's okay right now.
Yeah, and Marie and I, we've got to the point that we rarely ever watch TV. But what we did last night, we spent about 2 or 3 hours just sitting in here watching YouTube videos on the TV. And it's just amazing how many friends we have that we watch their videos. And you can get started and you can spend several hours watching videos just like that. But I think the one thing I enjoy doing the most is reading all the comments from our videos. And I usually try to get up early in the morning and check the comments real early in the morning. And then I'll check them 2 or 3 times during the daytime and try to reply to them as soon as I can. But lately we've really been busy. We've been getting a lot of comments, and to the best of my knowledge, I've replied to every comment, so if you make a comment and I don't reply, let me know about it, because I try to reply to everybody's comments. Sometimes it might take me a little longer, especially on days that Maria and I have things that we have to go do. Sometimes we'll be gone all day long, and so I may not get to reply to a comment till late that evening. But I do try to catch the comments and reply to everybody's comments. We really do appreciate them. Maria, that's probably about all we have to talk about today. We're going to probably spend the evening watching some football games and watching some more YouTube videos. How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good. I've already got most of my work done, so I probably will read in between that.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching this video. We really do appreciate it. If you got any suggestions of what you'd like to see us do, just pass it along in the comments, and be sure and hit the thumbs up. That means a lot to us when we get a lot of thumbs up. And leave comments, because Maria and I both enjoy reading the comments. So just everyone have a blessed weekend.
Bye everyone. Love what you do and do what you love, and have a great weekend like Kevin said.